to Hebrew.
How I know is that what it says? You ain't pull it out to read it?
You got the Bible, get the Bible.
No, listen, you ain't telling my men what to do. You get your own Bible. You come to fight me.
No, I'm here. No, anyway,
you
gonna play that game. I'm here to show
I ain't
the people.
playing that game. I came to walk through, and you stopped to
basically-
ask me a question based on what you've been watching on YouTube.
What you believe doesn't make any sense.
Well, listen, if it don't make
I'm calling to Islam the correct teaching of the God of Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad.
Ask me if I care. Ask me if I.
You don't care.
Ask me if I'm concerned.
You don't care.
I don't care.
Like the Arab pagans.
You understand?
You and the Arab pagans are saying.
Listen to why I don't care.
My forefather is a black. I have to follow my forefathers.
No. Listen to why I don't care.
Would you follow white man teaching?
Listen, hell no. Hell, the white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of.
No. How are you using his language? No. Excuse me. How you are using his language?
With me, how am I using his language?
English language is a white man language. It's not the Israelite language. Why you are using the devil's language to understand your book?
Language is a tool.
I'm saying why are you using the devil's language?
Because in the Bible it prophesied that when the children of Israel goes into slavery, when it goes into slavery, we would learn God's laws in a bastard tongue. That's a prophecy in the Bible. You don't understand that. Prophecies in the Bible. I'm living it. So you want to mock me for using the slave master's language? We are the children of slaves that the Bible prophesied we would go into, and we would learn this laws in a bastard tongue. I'm giving you the prophecy. If you keep talking, I'm gonna keep talking. I.S.U.P.K.
You know what it is. Make sure you log into I.S.U.P.K, cause it's all going up. We got the twins here. Everyone's inside. Man, know what it is, man. Don't know. Make sure you log in, subscribe. Here's the information here. Yes, my brother. Don't know.
We want no cowards in our camp. Only men, real men tonight. We want no cowards in our camp. Never let their brothers fly. We want no cowards in our camp. Only men, real men tonight.
أخي يا زبابة كل أخي كم فيهم كذا فيهم بتصوم إن شاء الله كله. You believe God is perfect because as a Muslims.
What's going on?
What's good?
You alright? Alright, man. Alright, man.
Long time, man. How you doing?
Record you.
Good, yeah?
You believe God as a Muslims. The first thing that we discuss about is the oneness of God. So you believe God, you believe in God, no doubt about that, yeah?
I believe in God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
You believe God is perfect?
Of course.
Okay. So now one of the things that we believe as a Muslims, the reason Allah sent another prophet, because we believe that, you know, you come across a Muslim, we believe the Bible is being corrupted. Okay? So you believe God is perfect, I believe God is perfect. So now if we see in the Bible that speaks about God in perfection way, would you leave it?
Say again?
If I show you in the Bible, shows you that God is imperfect. In the Bible, I show from the Bible. Okay. Now in the Bible,
leave it for what?
You just told me you believe God is perfect, and the Bible teaches you God imperfect. So which one gonna follow? Which one doesn't make any sense?
Okay, number one, you can't show me imperfection.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
I know you want to.
No, I want to, but I know
you want to. But I'm a prophet. I'm telling you, you can't find.
No.
Number two. Number two. No, ain't no disrespect.
Yeah, no problem.
Ain't no disrespect.
Yeah, you can be still conversation. Yeah, but Akhi, let's speak
conversation.
Yeah, no problem. What's your name, by the way?
Mashak.
Mashak, nice to meet you.
Number two, leave it for what? You saying if you show me imperfection, I'll leave it.
I'll tell you what, because I show you that those who wrote the Bible cannot be trusted. Shows you those who wrote the Bible cannot.
No, but I'm saying leave it for what? In exchange for what?
We'll come to that. We'll come to that. Because we're gonna analyze. We're gonna analyze which book really speaks about.
Come this way? Appreciate that.
Yeah. Which book really speaks about the perfection of God as perfect, and which book which book that speaks God's imperfect way. For instance, we know that regretting, when you regret something because you don't know the outcome of it. For instance now, if I choose this brother as my king, then he start going killing my children, I say, well, I regret I chose him as a king because I never know in the first place he's gonna turn against me. So when you go to Genesis 6:6, or you wanna go to Samuel, when God said, I greatly regret for choosing Saul as a king. So therefore, this cannot be the same God who knows everything, because regretting is imperfection.
Who says so?
Who says so? What is define regret?
To rethink something that you did.
No, listen.
Yeah, it means to rethink. If you did something,
Go to Google.
if you
go define it.
If you did something, you did an action, and now you realize your action that wasn't the right action. Now you're rethinking it. Now it's like, shouldn't have done that.
Okay, so
that's you rethinking it.
Okay, you rethink because
that's
you
what it means.
Okay, because you knew your action is not right. So therefore it goes back to the knowledge. Because your knowledge is not perfect, you didn't know that the outcome of your action will be wrong or right, so you regret it. So
Let me
now
ask you something. You have children?
Wait.
Do you have children?
Wait, allow me to finish.
Let me ask you something.
Before, let me finish.
No, you're right. I shouldn't cut you off.
So the point here is, when God
You want to go to the front? I
they
appreciate
don't like
that.
someone to be behind them, not come from, yeah? So therefore, for God to say in the Bible that God greatly regrets, he mentioned the reason for choosing Saul as a king, because he turned his back on me. So therefore, God didn't know that Saul is going to turn his back on him. That's why he regrets. So I'm saying this God cannot be the same God which you and I will agree is perfect.
You and I don't agree on anything.
Is God perfect?
Yeah, I say he's perfect.
I'll say he's perfect. We agree upon that.
Well, I don't know what your definition of perfect is.
Perfect, he has the perfect knowledge. He knows everything all the time. He knows what will take place in the future, what will take place in the past, what will take place right now. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
But therefore, you just, what you teach in your book, you go and guess what you believe. Because in your book, you teach that God didn't know the outcome of Saul. What Saul is going to
He
do
didn't
on
say
him.
he didn't know the outcome
That's
of
what
Saul.
he said. God, I greatly regret for choosing Saul as a king.
That doesn't mean he didn't know the outcome. It never said he did not know the
No,
outcome. It doesn't say he did not know the outcome.
You're going to hear it.
But it doesn't. You have to show me where it says.
You want to say the word outcome?
That's what you just said.
What is the outcome? If
The result.
the action.
You said
The result of the
it
action.
proves that God did not know the outcome.
I will show you again.
But it doesn't say that in the Bible.
Listen.
It just
It's not
says
about
he
the term,
regretted.
it's about what is the outcome. The outcome.
But you was the one
result
just
of the action.
defining words. So if we
just defined it
defining
as well.
words, if we're defining words, we can't define words that not even in there. It don't say in
But
there.
it's in English though.
It does not say in there.
Excuse me, the English.
Hold on. But it does not say in there that he did not know the outcome.
Okay.
In fact, long before 2 Samuel or 1 Samuel, Genesis 49, it says Judah will be the leader of my people. The scepter will never depart from Judah. Saul was a Benjamite. He was not from the lineage of Judah.
That's right.
So the Lord gave Saul a chance like you would give your son. But now if your son makes a mistake, does that mean you not perfect?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean you're not perfect. You're a perfect parent. You're a perfect parent for having mercy on your son, for giving him a shot. But he may not be built like that. So you move him to the side and you give the other brother. Saul was a Benjamite. He did not fall into the prophecy of Moses. So you know what the Lord said? You didn't fulfill it? Move you aside. I'm gonna give it to David.
But your statement saying that in the Bible said Judah is going to be the leader does not make him he knows everything all the time. He's
Say
speaking
again?
about you claim because you want to show me that God
You
knows
want to go to
everything.
the front?
Okay, come this side.
Yeah, go to the front.
Come this side. My point here is, in order for you to support in order for you to try to justify what is being mentioned in Samuel and Genesis 6:6, you want to what you mentioned, I believe you mentioned Genesis
49.
49, yeah? That Judah will be the leader. That does not make him knows everything, because what I'm saying...
I never said he knows everything.
That's my point. My point is...
Who are you talking about, Judah or the Lord?
I'm talking about God.
The Most High.
Yeah, the Most High.
Well, if he prophesied that in Genesis, and then Saul came and messed up, and the opportunity was there
Prophet
for
Muhammad
David,
prophesied,
who was a
Muhammad.
Judite. Show me one prophet. Just the sidebar.
Yeah.
Somebody find me one prophecy of Muhammad.
Okay, Muhammad
all right,
prophesied it.
one prophecy.
Muhammad prophesied it.
One thing
Yeah,
that he
yeah.
said
I'm gonna
that
show you.
happened.
I'm gonna show you.
But what I'm saying is, if the Lord said in Genesis 49,
We'll go to that
when
anyway.
it was just Jacob,
You should mind going round.
if it was Jacob and his 12 sons, that Judah will lead, and then Judah was the fourth born son. You had to go through Reuben. You have to go through Simeon and Levi, then to Judah. The Lord knew Judah was going to lead. He knew it from up front.
What I'm saying. First of all, let me just clarify. So there's no ISIS thing.
I only fear the Lord. I just saw something on the ground there, so I would be a fool not to look down.
This guy, what are you doing, Camille?
He's a professional. I just want to know what, you know what I mean?
Anyway, my point is that even saying that God knows the future prophecy, I can take you to Deuteronomy. And Deuteronomy says, even the false prophets can prophesy and will come to pass. So therefore, the criteria of knowing someone who's a true prophet who is not, the side point, I will come back to the main point.
Where does it say that in Deuteronomy?
Okay, the Bible here.
It said even a false prophet?
Even false prophet
can prophesy
and will come to pass. And it says that as well in Matthew 24:24. Jesus, when he said, be aware of the false prophets, because they will say prophecy and they will do miracles and will come to pass. So the side point.
Beware the false prophet because he prophesied not in the name of the Lord.
No.
That's in the Bible.
No, there's another one.
That's what he's talking about.
No, there's many of them.
That's what he's talking about.
That's in Deuteronomy 18:20.
No, that's in what I'm talking about is Jeremiah 23.
Okay,
the one in Deuteronomy 18 says, if a prophet prophesy and he does not, and his prophecy does not come to pass, he is a false prophet.
And if it comes to pass?
If a prophet prophesies and it comes to pass, then you know he is a prophet. Okay. Then you know a prophet is among you.
Okay, well, no, I don't want to go to... Oh.
No, wait, hold on. Before we go there,
let's see the main point.
I like to build because what I notice when I have a exchange with Christians, not calling you a Christian,
I'm not Christian,
but they ask one question and start skipping all over.
That's good.
So now let's get back to the first, not the main, but the first thing that you stopped me with. The first thing you stopped me with was that proving that there was inconsistency in the Bible.
No, they say that.
Well, I'm using the wrong word. I'm using the wrong. I'm saying inconsistency because I know the Bible is not imperfect and I know the Lord is not imperfect.
That's right.
You said
the Bible is not imperfect.
The Bible is not imperfect and the Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is not imperfect. That's what I know. He's absolutely perfect, more perfect than you and I. So of course we can't judge the Lord. So now I'm using inconsistency because I refuse to use the words you use. Now you want to claim it's imperfect. You said you can show it to me in the Bible. Now the first thing was you showing me the imperfection. The second thing was that if you do show me the imperfection, I would leave the Bible alone. I'm asking you, let's say you do, for argument's sake, right? Yeah. Let's say we skip one and you show me there's falsehood.
Before we're gonna...
No, well, okay, because let me tell you why. These people have been here in the cold all day long, from what I understand. I know you all want to go get some hot and something to eat. if the end of number 2 doesn't make sense to me, I don't even want to hear one. You had to show me why would I waste my time to hear you prove what I believe wrong, and then I don't even know what is the reason for. What am I going to substitute it for?
So let us analyze that.
So just tell me what you want me to substitute it for first.
No, let us listen. You come in here, this is corner. You come in here to have a dialogue. But let us have a dialogue. Let's have a dialogue.
Well, I understand that.
Can I speak now?
Have this dialogue.
Yeah, let us establish the first point. Then if you want to take second point, you want to reject, it's up to you.
No, but let me know up front.
If you allow me to the point, nice.
Let me know up front. Because you already know. Let me know up front. Right? Let it be clear to everyone. Right? The Bible says don't do things in darkness. Let it be clear to everyone. Your motive for saying, if you show me inconsistencies in the Bible, I would leave it. But I'm saying leave it for what? What is the substitute? Why would I leave it for? What am I now going to devote my life to?
I'll tell you what we do. We'll analyze Islam. Then we'll come to analyze Islam or Christianity. If you want to speak about both of them.
I don't want to analyze Islam.
So you're a person, so you're just a blind follower.
Say again?
You're a blind follower of your religion.
A blind what?
You're a blind follower in the Bible. Even though there's mistakes.
Blind following the Bible,
so let me show you,
but I would follow the Bible like a blind man.
Let me analyze if you are a blind follower or not.
But let me say this first. No, let me say. I'm gonna give you it after. I'm gonna give you it after. You said, what's the first thing you said when you came up? He watched me a lot, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to know I don't let people just talk. I say what the hell I want. I got full liberty to do it. No, but it's the same mouth. It's the same mouth.
Regardless. But it's not the same person you're speaking to.
No, it's not a matter of people.
No, it is.
Regardless of person, I'm speaking what the Lord says. And what I'm saying is, Islam don't got nothing to do with my people.
That's right.
Okay.
The Quran got it's a beautiful religion for you.
Okay, let's analyze that.
Your nationality is what?
Algerian.
Which falls under which umbrella in the Bible?
North Africa.
Which falls under which umbrella in the Bible?
What do you mean? And
What would I look for in the Bible? What name?
Criteria. Don't tell me about you.
Well,
I don't use the Bible for my lineage.
Well, then if you don't use the Bible for your lineage,
because I want to establish your Bible cannot be trusted.
Well, if it can't be trusted, then
I want to show you that. I want to challenge you.
Well,
You're a person claimed to be a prophet of God. Therefore, you
of
should allow me
course.
to speak. And you said the prophet, you know?
Of
You're
course.
A prophet, yeah? So allow me to speak and try to show me that I'm wrong. So I'm saying to you, the first thing that we speak about is the oneness of God. That God is perfect.
All right.
But I just showed you in the Bible when God clearly said, there's another verse in brothers are Muslims, look his friend. They don't speak, but you don't speak. I will show you.
They follow the Bible though.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
Let them follow the Bible. It's like,
I just say
not really,
1 point to UPK.
Why do you teach them to say that's right as well? It's like the Bible as well. That's right. Anyway, side point. What I'm saying here, even Genesis, he said, God looks upon the earth and he regrets that he creates mankind. I'm saying Genesis 6:6. Go to it.
You go to it. You pull it.
Okay, I have the Bible here. I'm gonna go to. I have two Bible by the way.
I'm sure you don't want to see it in front. You're seeing my back all the time. Go in front, man. You can see my face. You can see his face.
Because I'm a beautiful man.
Of course. I imagine that. I would imagine that.
Anyway, I have two Bible. Which Bible we follow? King James or New World Translation?
New World Translation?
I don't know which one I'm saying.
I ain't nothing in the New
King
World.
James,
You ain't even find I look like the
King
old
James.
world. You ain't find I look like something out the ancient, out the days. Blow the cobweb off him, I'm so damn old.
Yeah,
King James all the way.
King James, yeah? Okay. Let us go to Genesis 6:6. Yeah? Here we go. To see that they cannot be the same God of Abraham and Moses that are perfect. Okay. 6:6. And the Lord was what? Sorry. The Lord is sorry.
That's the King James version?
Yeah.
It says what? And the Lord was sorry?
Was sorry, yeah, this is King James. Whole Bible, New King James.
It's a new one.
Yeah, okay.
That's what?
New translation.
That's the new translation.
What?
That's what I know. I know the
New King James. I don't know what you're reading.
King James 1611.
This King James. It's King James.
King James 1611. If you don't have that, you don't have the truth. If you're reading the New World,
is it safe?
no. Well, if you come in to challenge, no, it's not a matter of playing. You say you know UPK, you know what we are about. You
Yeah,
do
King James.
Listen,
Okay, King James.
Listen. If you go to a boxer and you go in the ring and you don't even have gloves, you can't expect me to take you serious. You ought to know what this is all about and what I read from and what I present.
King James.
King James version. Now, if you don't have it, this is what I could tell you. I'm gonna be back here next week.
Is that King James or not?
That's New King James.
But is it King James?
That is the new.
There's
King
difference
James.
between new and
Now,
old.
if you don't know, there's a difference.
There is no New King James. You know, can you speak, please? Don't speak.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Can you go to King James?
Listen, that's what I'm
Can
saying.
you go to King? Can you go to King
Yeah, but
James?
my men not reading for you.
Why? You're a prophet. I want to show me, but I'm not showing you.
Yeah, no, but my men not reading for you.
Anyway.
If you come in to challenge something, you have to come with your stuff.
Anyway, I'm just showing you. I'm showing you that you know the Bible. Anyway.
You want to go to the back wall?
I understand there's so many Bibles, but what I'm saying, you can't get mad with me because I'm using the King James version, not New King James, not New Translation, not anything else but thou, thus, thy, and everything. Of course.
Okay, show us the 6:6.
I don't have to prove nothing. You came to me.
I'm claiming it's in your book.
Well, listen, when you get it, you came to me.
I don't have it, but it's in your book.
So you came to claim something about my book that you don't even have my book?
No, I looked at it.
So why should I trust you if you don't even have my book?
I'll tell you why.
You've been reading another book and think you know what I'm talking about.
I read every translation, to be honest. There's even the Arabic Bible. I will tell you it's in your book, and I challenge you. It's in your book.
Well, listen. Since you came, since
and look, sorry.
Go ahead.
Please. Likewise, God regrets for choosing Saul as a king. What I'm saying to you simply, I can see clearly, you're not really a person likes to follow the evidences. You just have the Bible as it's based upon emotion stuff. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying to you, even for the sake of argument, let me ask you something.
This one has any Bible. Let's choose which one.
Which one, King James?
King James, 1611.
1611. 1611, no, he doesn't want to do that. 1611, yeah? Well, even for the sake of argument, I will tell you what criteria you're going to utilize to determine which Bible is correct and which one is not. Bear in mind, you don't have the earliest manuscript. Go back to Moses. Answer my question now.
What was your question?
Answer my question now. Because you don't want to play about the Bible thing. What criteria you are going to utilize to determine which Bible is correct and which one is not? Bear in mind, you don't have the earliest manuscript that goes back to Moses.
In the Israelite school at UPK, we teach the ancient Hebrew, what the world calls Aramaic. which we will call falsely calls Aramaic because the white man thinks it comes from Aram, when it really comes from Eba, which is Iberia. We teach the ancient Hebrew. Okay. We teach that Paleo Hebrew, that ancient Hebrew, not that Yiddish stuff, not that curly Assyrian stuff that's printed. The ancient Hebrew that's found in the caves in Dakota that the native Indians wrote because they are Hebrew Israelites. That's found on the Bat Creek stone. We teach that Hebrew. Those manuscripts, the oldest manuscripts were found where? In the Qumran caves, the Dead Sea Scrolls. We compared it because we read it and understand it. The King James Version is the closest translation to the Qumran cave scrolls, except for the book of Esther, which is not found in those scrolls.
And the book of Enoch.
Enoch was never in the Bible.
No, the book of Enoch is found there. But anyway,
where's the book of Enoch?
The point here is, how do you know?
Did you go through this about 2 days ago?
No, listen. How do you know? Listen to my question now. Bear in mind, the manuscript that has been found in the Qumran cave is the gap between the Torah and Moses is 1,000 years. How do you know Moses said those statements? That's my question to you. How are you sure Moses really said this in Genesis or Deuteronomy, Leviticus, Book of Numbers? How are you sure? Bear in mind there's a gap between Moses and the manuscript which is found in the Dead Sea Scroll, 1,000 year gap.
Because Moses told the children of Israel, if they disobeyed God, they would go into slavery with ships into a land which no man ever knew. Right. And there they would serve wood and stone. And today the blacks, Hispanics and Native Indians are notorious worldwide for going into slavery with ships. Not saying nobody else went into slavery with ships, but the prophecies that Moses laid down, we live it daily. That's how I know.
Not really.
I live Moses' words daily. No. I live it daily. That's how I know.
So the whole Testament is this statement. The whole 5 books said only this statement?
No, there's other stuff too.
So my point is, how criteria you using?
Because I live it.
This is a Christian statement.
No, it's how is it comes in Christian. No, I never said nothing about Holy Spirit.
Yeah, you said you live it.
I never said nothing about Holy Spirit.
You just say you live it.
The conditions Moses laid down for the children of Israel is what we suffer today.
In the 5 books.
In all the books, in the whole Bible.
The whole Bible is not by Moses.
Not just Moses.
Yes,
not just Moses.
Let us focus on the 5 books.
You want to focus on the 5 books because that's your brick of Islam.
No,
that's what Islam is built on.
Okay.
That's what your religion is built on.
Jeremiah 8:8. What does it say?
Well, we have to pull it. I don't memorize the whole Bible like you do.
Alhamdulillah.
You understand? I understand.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Right.
Jeremiah 8:8. He says, how can we claim to be wise when the pen of the scribes has changed the law? And if you go to Hebrew...
How I know is that what it says? You ain't pull it out to read it?
You got the Bible,
No, listen, you ain't telling my men what to do. You get your own Bible. You come to fight me.
No, I'm here. No, anyway. You're going to play that game. I'm here to show
I
the people.
I ain't playing that game. I came to walk through and you stopped to ask me a question based on what you've been watching on YouTube.
What you believe doesn't make any sense.
Well, listen, if it don't make sense,
according to Islam, the correct teaching of the God of Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad.
Ask me if I care. Ask me if I.
You don't care.
Ask me if I'm concerned.
You don't care.
I don't care.
Like the Arab pagans.
You understand?
You and the Arab pagans are saying.
Listen to why I don't care.
My forefather is a black. I have to follow my forefathers.
No. Listen to why I don't care.
Would you follow what I'm teaching?
Listen, hell no. Hell, the white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of.
No. How are you using his language? No. Excuse me. How are you using his language?
With me, how am I using his language?
English language is a white man language. It's not the Israelite language. Why you are using the devil's language to understand your book?
Language is a tool. Why are you
using the devil's language?
Because in the Bible it prophesied that when the children of Israel goes into slavery, when it goes into slavery, we would learn God's laws in a bastard tongue. That's a prophecy in the Bible. You don't understand that. Prophecies in the Bible. I'm living it. So you want to mock me for using the slave master's language? We are the children of slaves that the Bible prophesied we would go into, and we would learn this laws in a bastard tongue. I'm giving you the prophecy. If you keep talking, I'm gonna keep talking. If you keep talking, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm telling you something. You made a statement, and all your supporters was like, yeah, true. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what. Well, let me say what I'm saying. There's prophecy. Oh, your mouth getting dry. You're not used to this. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're watching me on YouTube all the time. I'm used to this. That's what you said before you had witnesses.
I said today.
Didn't you say that?
Not all the time.
You said I watch you.
Today I said not all the time.
No problem. Well, listen, maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
That is a prophecy in the Bible. that the children of Israel would learn God's laws in a bastard tongue.
How do you know the
So
devil put it there
how
to
are
deceive
you? How are you
I'm
going
saying
to
the devil
mock?
put it there to
Well,
deceive
prove
you.
it.
Because you believe the white man is
Well,
the devil.
prove it.
Okay,
Prove
let me
that
prove
the
it.
white man
Let me
put
prove
it there to
Let me prove
deceive
it.
you.
Do you believe
So the white man
Let
is
me
going to
prove
put
it.
in a book
Let me
that
prove
he
it.
is the devil,
Yeah.
and his
To be
tongue
happy
is
that
a
you get
bastard
enslaved.
tongue.
That's what I'm saying.
Which nation on earth would ridicule
I
themselves
will
in
tell
their
you.
own
I will
book?
tell you. The white man, he was too smart to put that
Prove
in his
it.
book.
Pull
Can I
some
speak?
books, pull
Let me
some
speak.
circles,
Let me speak.
pull
now.
some years,
You see, cutting me.
pull some
I'm
documents.
saying.
I don't want to hear talk. I want to
Logically
see
speaking,
proof.
if
I
you
want
believe
to
a
see
white man
proof.
is a devil,
If you
therefore
think this
should
is
not trust him
Westminster,
at all.
you're
So why you
probably
trust in
wrong.
the devil's
Pull-
language? The devil's language can deceive you.
Pull some
That's
proof.
what I'm saying. Is
Pull
the Bible
some
English?
proof.
Do you read the Bible English?
That's a translation
I
of
didn't
it.
ask, of course, it's translation. I need to tell you, it's a not translation.
That's a translation.
But I'm saying you are using the devil's language.
We
to
speak
support
and
your belief.
teach the
You're just
Hebrew.
contradicting yourself.
I know the Hebrew matches up with that
You know the
translation.
Hebrew? Okay,
But
let me test you if I have Hebrew. Let me test you if you know the Hebrew. How do you say I am who I am in Hebrew? How do you say I am who I am in Hebrew?
How you say I am who I am in Hebrew?
Yeah.
How you say it? How you say it?
I'm asking you. You claim to know Hebrew. You claim to know
Yeah,
prophets.
I know.
Go on, what is it?
Go ahead, go ahead. Is Ahaya?
No,
Yeah,
both of them.
No, it is that's Yiddish.
No.
That's Yiddish. There's no A in Hebrew.
There is
Hebrew is Abba, Gada, Haza. That is
He had to
Yiddish.
teach him, you know.
Let me tell you
Prophets of God
something.
had to be taught.
No,
You are
because
prophets
I'm
of
looking
God.
for you to
This
say
is
the
joke,
Yiddish.
wallahi, joke.
I'm looking for you to speak the Yiddish.
Anyway, look at
You
this.
learn white Jewish religion,
No.
and you think that's what I represent.
No.
I do
I'm
not
saying- I'm
represent
saying,
white Jewish
you speak in
religion.
the devil's language,
I
first of all.
speak the
I
real
showed you God
Paleo
is not
Hebrew,
perfect.
which is Ahaya, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai,
No.
Malakwana. I speak the real Hebrew, not that Yiddish nonsense, not that El Shaddai and Elohim. You speak Jewish
I
Yiddish.
understand that.
You don't
What I'm
know
saying-
nothing about UPK. You don't know nothing about what we
What I'm
speak.
saying-
You don't understand nothing we do.
No, it's not. It's not
Now
like
listen,
that.
you don't listen. Hold on, listen, brother. Listen, leave that alone.
He knows.
Listen, no,
no
listen,
doubt
hold
about
on.
that.
Leave that alone.
But what I'm saying,
choice which language to choose,
Yeah.
then it might be different.
yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
I was forced to speak
I
the
understand
language.
that.
Understand
But
what
what I'm saying, don't come tell the white man is a devil when you
Yeah,
are
all right.
using his book.
All right, you use
because
it.
it's a
You're saying
translation.
a man,
His
a man,
book.
and then a language.
How is it his
Because
book?
it's actually translation.
How is it his
James.
book?
A man and a
So listen,
language.
if I have
Come
to
on, man.
teach
Come on,
brothers
man.
in
The
Puerto
white man
Rico
waited to the
who
white man
speak
went down.
Spanish, brother, I'm asking you for a second. Brother, I'm asking you for a second. I'm asking you for 1 second. If I had to teach brothers in Puerto Rico who speak Spanish, God's words, I can't get a Spanish Bible? That's what you're saying? We're children
believe-
of slaves,
that's what I said.
and we speak a
Because you believe
slave
the devil.
language.
I
And that's
understand that.
prophesied in the
Listen,
Bible.
what the white man
So
is
you
a black man
can't
is
fault
evil.
me
I
for now
understand that.
using
Cutting off his
a
language.
bastard
But I'm saying-
tongue.
but what I'm saying
I've been
doesn't make
under
any
a
sense.
bastard for
Are you
400
passive
years.
Are you
And that's a
passive-
prophecy
just
in the
emotion,
Bible.
speaking emotion now.
No.
You're
I'm
not
hitting
emotion.
you with pure facts
Nah,
right now.
emotion.
Because you
You're
ain't coming with
emotion.
nothing.
I'm coming
You
with
think I'm
logic.
some Yiddish
Logically
worshipping
speaking,
yuppie.
if I believe someone
I
is
ain't no
devil,
Yiddish
I don't take
worshipping
nothing from
yuppie.
him.
I'm
But
the
you
children
believe
of
the white man is
slaves
devil
that
by
pray for the
using his
death
Bible.
of my
The Bible
enemies
that
every
enslaved you by.
goddamn day. The white man is the devil. These
He
other
gave you the
nations are the
Bible.
devil.
He gave you the
And they
Bible.
hate black
He
people.
gave you the Bible.
He didn't give us the Bible. The Bible
Excuse me.
belonged to us.
Listen.
The Bible was our book from
Come on, man.
Adam.
Listen.
The Bible has been our book
Adam.
from Adam, from the days of Adam.
What is Bible? Define Bible.
The Bible is a book of laws.
No, Bible is Biblos. Mean
Book.
The book of laws. Listen, Bible is a Greek word.
Meaning?
Biblos.
Meaning what?
Yeah, a
Meaning
library
collection of books.
Not a lot of books.
Wait, a collection
I have
of
to correct
books
the
of
prophet.
what? A collection
Come
of
on,
books
you're a
of
prophet
what?
and I have to
You
correct
go in
you.
a mechanic school, there's
Come
a
on, man.
collection of books
I have to correct you.
of fixing engines. You go in a plant school, there's a collection
You
of
come to the
books
wrong guy.
of plants
I
and
will tell you you come to the
plants.
wrong guy. I know you
Bible
believe very
is
well.
a collection
I'm
of books of the
yes.
laws of God.
That doesn't say
If
that.
you don't know that,
Biblos
if you don't know that,
doesn't mean that. Anyway,
Biblios
we'll
is what a
get there.
bastard tongue say.
Anyway,
No trust in
let
the
us
bastard
summarize.
tongue.
Let us summarize.
Wait. Biblios is a
Summarize.
bastard tongue. Can
Let
we
us
agree on that?
summarize. Let us
Is
summarize.
Biblios Greek? Is Biblios Greek?
Yes.
So it's a bastard tongue. So you
know.
trusted in the
I don't
meaning of a
believe that. I don't
bastard
believe
tongue?
that.
So
No,
if you
what's
don't
wrong?
believe, if you
I
don't
don't
believe it,
believe that.
why you're a
I don't
hypocrite?
believe that. I'm not a hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite.
Well, I didn't even
You're
say
a
that.
hypocrite.
Have
You
it.
just said
Prophet of God.
Biblios.
You get angry.
You just
You're
said
not prophet.
Biblios. Listen,
You're a liar.
I ain't getting angry.
I don't believe you're a prophet.
Go back
You
and
should
watch.
believe him.
Listen,
I follow Islam.
listen, I ain't getting angry.
I'm
When you go back home,
telling
press
you,
play
the white man
and you'll
wanted to
see the
black
rest of
people.
our
It's
tapes.
evil.
This
No
is
doubt about
UPK
that.
all day
But we
long.
should be just. That's what
No,
that's
this
what
is not hate. I'm walking and he asked me a
That's why you have to
question.
be just. I agree with you. What the white man
You
did to
don't
the black
agree with
man
me.
is evil.
You don't
to cut
agree
off
with
his
me.
language, to cut off his
You
lineage.
don't agree with
However,
me.
Islam teach me not every white person is a devil. Because
I'm
the
not
white man
teaching
came to my
you.
country and
When
enslaved
you said I'm
152
teaching you,
years,
when did
and
I ever
enslaved
teach
my
you?
people. But what I'm saying, this is the wrong teaching. Islam teach me to be just. I don't go to a white man in France and said you're evil because you occupied my country for 132 years in Algeria. Because Islam teach me that the father should not be responsible for the son's sin, which is in your book too.
Okay,
is it in your book or not?
So wait,
is it in your book or not?
It's also in
Is
my
it in your
book.
book or not?
It's also
So
in
why are you
my
judging the
book.
white man as a
It's
devil because
also
what
in
happened
my
to us?
book where it says, prepare slaughter for the children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right.
It says that.
So what does that mean?
Isaiah,
You know,
Go for the hateful one, yeah?
I'll tell you why I'm in the position I'm in.
Listen, bottom line, Shemzi, I will never ever take up Islam. I will
you know
never
why?
follow the
Because
Quran.
Islam free from racism that you have, and that's nationalism.
because
I agree with you. White man did is evil.
Because
but don't put the hatred.
Shemzi,
Be just.
because
Be
historically,
just. Be just.
because
Don't hate
historically,
people, be just.
I don't
Israelite,
hate anybody.
How can you trust even the Bible?
I don't hate
There's
anybody.
many contradictions in the Bible.
I don't
speak
hate
about
anybody.
It.
I got love
can
for
show
everybody.
You see what I'm saying?
I got love for
You
everybody.
hate the white man, it's devil. Do you love the devil?
I hate what God hates.
No, do you love the devil?
I hate what God
I'm
hates.
asking that. Do you love a devil?
Who?
Do you love a devil?
What do you mean if I love the devil?
That's what I mean. Do you love a devil?
No, I hate what
Is the
God
white man a
hates.
devil?
I hate. Yes, he is.
So you hate him?
I hate what God hates.
I ask you why you hate.
I
You
hate
just said you
what
love
God
everybody,
hates.
but now you hate a white man.
I hate what
Listen,
God
be
hates.
just, be just.
I am
It's not
just.
Teaching.
I
Teaching
hate
of-
what God
teaching.
hates.
Even the Hebrew
Now let me
Israelites,
tell you
it's not the
something.
teaching.
I will
God
never follow
creates us
Islam.
not because our skin
I will
color.
never follow Islam.
Alhamdulillah, because you're prophet. You live it
I'll never follow
You're
the
false
Quran.
prophet.
I'll never do it. And you know why, Shemzi? Islam is a beautiful religion for you.
I'm saying, not for
For
the whole
you.
world. That's what I believe.
So wait,
For the whole world.
if I don't believe Islam is beautiful for me,
Yeah.
then what?
Then what if you die upon that, after someone clarify the truth to you and you reject it, you'll be from the people of the fire.
Then what?
You'll be from the people of the hellfire.
So what does that mean?
That's me. I'm
So
telling
what does
you.
that mean?
I'll tell you now. Islam will believe that if someone come and explain Islam to you, and it's clear to you, however you reject it because of your father, you want to follow your forefathers, and you die upon that disbelief, rejected Islam, then your destiny will be the hellfire.
Which means what?
It means you'll be in the fire. You know what is fire? You'll be burning.
I'm asking you a
That's what it means.
question. So you believe in hell under the earth?
No, I don't believe in the earth. I don't know where it is.
So you don't know where hell is?
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
So
But I
you
know there's
mean
hell.
your Quran doesn't tell you where hell
No, it
is?
doesn't say that. No.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't say. But the scroll is different anyway.
Your
but-
book don't tell you where hell is?
Alhamdulillah doesn't say because it don't scare me. If I know it's underneath, I will not be stay here. I have to run away. Alhamdulillah, Allah, you tell me. You know what I mean? It's the mercy of God. What I'm saying to you, become Muslim, save yourself before it's too late.
The Bible does say where hell is. The Bible says where hell is,
Understand where
and
you're
the
coming
Bible
from.
says
No
where
doubt
heaven
about
is.
that. What the white man did to the black people, I understand
Listen.
where you're coming from. But be just.
This is
Be
what
just.
you,
Come on, man.
you're
We have to are
escaping
human
from.
beings.
This is what you're
See what
escaping
I'm saying?
from.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
black people that went into slavery, in the transatlantic slave trade,
The Africans?
no, they're not Africans.
Where slavery took place in Africa.
Okay,
That's why the Hebrew Israelite did not know geography.
you see
They
what I'm
don't know
saying?
that slavery took place in Africa.
I'm discussing something
Come
with
on, man.
somebody who's really a Christian at heart.
Sorry. Christian heart, no way.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't
because
do that.
if you believe that because something comes from somewhere, it originated there, then you're really not on a level. If I go to the store and buy bananas, is there a banana tree in the damn store?
Because you're saying
no,
that's
it was
from there.
shipped from there.
That's
It was shipped from there, it was sold from there. According to the
Okay,
Bible,
just-
let me finish. The
sorry,
Bible
go
says don't interrupt a man in his
sorry.
speech. Let me
There's a Bible,
finish
even
then.
Prophet Muhammad said that.
Let me finish.
Go on, finish. man.
Right.
I'm not holding your mouth.
The Bible's, I know you're not, but
Yeah, go
I
on,
understand.
finish.
I understand your fire and you're for your people, and you're very valiant for your people, and people should be thankful for you. But you had nothing to do with me, because according to the Bible, the prophecy says the children of Israel, the 12 tribes, would be in slavery, and that's who we are. We're not Africans.
Okay.
And in fact, historically, the Europeans, the Africans, and the Arabs had a hand in our slavery.
I don't believe
And
that. It's a nonsense.
I understand you don't
You're
believe
claiming
it.
that. Even if to be honest, I would.
Well, listen, I just walked
But
here
I
with
was
two brothers. I
I
just walked here
understand
with my
that.
two
I
brothers,
understand
right?
that.
But if you want,
you believe,
listen,
the
hold
same
on.
person who believe if God give them a power, they will enslave everybody, including the African, the black African. So what is different between you and the white man who came to Africa to enslave the black people? If you go to do the same thing. Tell the people. What is the same thing?
What was the reason the white
Forget
man?
it, how to deal with this.
I'm answering your question. You want to tell me what to say?
No, I'm telling
Or
you
you're listening to my answer?
Don't answer. If I'm never ask what is your father's name, don't tell me your father's name.
Well, I'm answering your question. Why you want to stop my answer?
No, go on.
You scared of my answer?
No, not really, because I know you're...
Maybe hell is in my mouth and you're scared I open my mouth.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It is hell in your mouth because you claim to be a prophet.
Swear, listen.
Anyway, go on. Go on. Inshallah, you go home and think about it.
No. Inshallah, nothing with me. It may be for you.
I'm telling you, man.
But it's nothing with me. Now, historically, that's the record. Now, whether you don't believe it, that's your business.
But that's not my question. My question, I say you believe when God gives you power, you're going to enslave everybody.
I got you, no
correct?
problem.
Including going to enslave the black people in Africa.
God
so
has...
what is different between the Europeans?
Right now, everyone is slaves under the white man. And he has a government. If everyone could back up a little bit, man, please. Y'all open up a little bit, man. I'm just asking.
No, it's no problem. I'm
just asking, please.
Go back. Brothers, open up for him, please.
Not really. I ain't want to go to the fence. I'm good right here. I think everybody comfortable. I just asking everybody to open out a little bit. Well, you tell him, man. You can address the people, let them open up a little bit.
Please, open up for him, please. Barakallah fikum, ikhwa. If you come this side, but akhi, it's not, alhamdulillah, you know. We have to show, like, you know, respect. It's not a problem.
That's all, right? If you tell me you're uncomfortable with me, I'll have him move. It's just, you know what I mean?
No problem.
The circle got, what's going on. No, but you understand what you're saying.
Go on.
We have laws on how to run the world.
Okay.
The biblical laws are nothing to what European white supremacy did to the earth.
Okay.
Nothing. There's laws on going to someone's country and not taking their country from them. Okay. So the Bible says when the wicked rule, the earth mourns. The earth is sad today. When the righteous rule, the earth will rejoice. And that's when the 12 tribes of Israel will sit over top of everybody.
And you accept everybody?
Everyone will serve us like everyone serves the white man.
Are you going to enslave them?
But not what he did to the nations.
But you still going to enslave the black people in Africa?
Everybody will be a slave to the power of this Bible.
That's what I'm saying. The slave.
Everyone will be a slave to the power of this Bible.
I don't understand. Everybody will be slave under the Israelites.
It said what?
Everybody will be a slave under the Israelites.
Everyone will be a servant to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Including the African, the black African.
Including everybody.
You see what I'm saying? The Africans, they knew who's the enemy to be white. He's coming as a black brother to the Africans.
I'm not a black brother to the Africans. How am I a black brother to Africans? African countries don't even brothers to each other. The Ethiopians reject Eritreans.
Come on, man.
Southern Sudan can't get along with Northern Sudan. How is Africa even brothers to even be brothers with me? You bringing forth an amusement park fallacy of Africa. Africa is not even united right now. So how could you charge me with being brothers to people who is not even brothers themselves? Africans are not even united themselves. They don't even call themselves African.
You know United.
They don't even call themselves African.
You Hebrew is that not united?
We are slaves, aren't we?
No,
we are slaves,
everyone's
aren't
slave to God. Everyone's slave to God.
No.
You like it or not? Everyone's slave to God.
We are slaves under a nation that divides us up into languages. Of course we're not going to be divided.
You have the I.S.U.P.K. They don't believe what you believe. They go and guess you believe. And you have the other group.
You don't even know you're talking to I.S.U.P.K.
Are you
He's like, yeah, you don't even know that. That's what I'm saying. You don't know nothing about what you're talking about. You don't even realize who's in front of you.
No, listen carefully.
You come to ask me a question. You don't even know.
Are you not different or not in America? How many groups there is?
There's one Israelite group.
No, let's go to. Okay, go to Google. Please. Go to.
No, you know the group in Oxford Street. Are you okay with them?
Who?
GSML. GMSL.
They're
Hebrew Israelites.
ones in Brixton. They don't like each other.
He's known.
Let me ask you something.
No, but he's known.
Let me just ask you something. No, I listened to his question and it would be disrespectful not to respond.
No,
he's a man like everybody else. You can't tell me to ignore him. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. You mentioned. So why are you cutting across when I'm addressing him? Just now you was addressing him. I'm just asking you something. You brought up some group who claim they're Israelites. Do you even know the history of Israelites?
Talk about the history. That's Israelites.
I know you don't. I know you don't, and I'm gonna educate you. I'm gonna educate you now. I'm gonna educate you now. Let me address him. He asked a question, and I entertained.
They claim to be
You don't want me to. You don't want me to.
Yeah, please. Because I'm not speaking to you, friend.
That's fine.
You see what I'm saying?
But this will answer your question.
No, it's not.
The history of the Israelites. The Israelite school of UPK established this truth in 1969. Those were the brothers who started teaching the Bible in 1969.
Right.
So what's that?
Every other group on the earth came out of that school and broke off.
There is a group.
Those fools teach it's okay to rape young women. There's other.
They claim to be Israelites.
All right, cut me off. You know
That's
the
what I'm
history.
saying.
Teach. You know the history.
Okay.
You know the history. You know the history. Go
No,
ahead,
I'm not
teach.
saying about the history. I teach.
Go ahead, teach.
Regardless what you're gonna tell us, they still
Regardless,
believe
wait,
they are-
regardless,
yeah,
right?
they
So
still
no
believe-
matter what the truth is,
No.
regardless. Yeah, right. You know. I'm telling you about. I'm telling you
About
about.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
And you saying regardless, so
No,
you don't
I'm
even
saying the
care
other
about
group,
the facts.
they're gonna claim different than
You
yours.
don't even
No, you don't missing my
go
point.
to them and ask them where their leader learned, which school he sat
I will
in.
do that.
And because he was mad and angry, he left. Because he had a lust for white women, which is against the Bible, he left. Because he had a fixation on getting high and raping young women, he left.
Okay.
And he got kicked out.
Why, that's wrong. Is that wrong?
That ain't got
that
nothing.
wrong?
That ain't got
In the Bible
nothing.
teaches to rape little girls.
The Bible doesn't teach to
Yeah,
rape.
of course. Go Leviticus. Moses said, kill every woman that slept with a man and keep the young girls for yourself. Don't try it. And listen.
So wait.
No.
Wait,
The
hold
question,
on.
how are you going to know which woman slept with a man? There is no science to do that. You have to put your hand to do something. You know what I mean? You have to open, see the thing. My
What?
point is, in
You have to
Leviticus,
open and see something?
how are you going to know if she's virgin or not? By her hair.
Because going in the house to kill the man, that's her husband.
No, it's not. It doesn't say that. Every woman that slept with a man, regardless if she has a husband or not, if she is known to slept with a man, you should kill her
So what,
and keep the
what
little girls for
dictates
yourself.
if a woman
so
has a
they follow
husband?
the Bible better than you
What
do.
dictates if a woman has a husband?
Listen, are we saying?
What dictates a woman's marriage or a man's marriage?
Say, I understand that.
What is the criteria?
What is the criteria?
Because you seem to be saying,
Yeah.
how would I know if she had sex?
I'm not saying that. The Bible says, go kill every woman
Every-
that have slept with a man.
Everyone.
So I'm saying there is some woman has no husband. Maybe husband died other than that. So how are you going to differentiate between the woman that slept with a man and keep the little girls for yourself?
So, okay,
And you
now
instead
you're
as
asking
well.
me two questions.
No,
You're
same
asking me...
thing.
No.
Same thing.
You're asking
Same
me,
point.
how do I know if she had a husband?
Yeah, had husband. At
And
that time, yeah.
then you're asking me that keeping the little girls means rape.
Yeah.
All right. You go into a city for war.
Yeah.
The men is going to be there with the women.
Not every man with a woman.
No, of course not everyone
man.
with the woman.
That's what I'm saying.
But of course you're going into the city for war.
Yeah.
You slay everyone. And he said, keep the young girls.
That's what I'm saying. How do you
No, keeping the young girls doesn't mean sex.
No,
It does not
I'll
mean
tell you-
sex.
I'll tell you.
If I say, go get some young boys now, I want them to help me move the soccer post.
Okay.
Keep the young boys behind. Does that mean go rape the young boys?
Why are you going to kill them?
Wait, hold on.
I'll tell you, because the context, look to the context.
Yeah, the Lord said go kill them.
No. The context is, look to,
The Lord
listen
said-
carefully, listen
the
carefully.
Lord said
I'm
kill
saying
them.
not every woman slept with a man, her husband was there. Some of them husband died, some of them maybe she fornicated, you never know. So I'm saying, what is the criteria they're going to use to determine which woman slept, which woman didn't sleep? I know you're going to fall in track now.
I understand what you're saying now. I understand
that.
what you're saying.
So my
You
point
go
is
into a city. You're
Yes.
going to have some houses with men and women. They both die. You're going to have some houses with older women. They die. You're going to have some houses with women and their children. Those women die. That's what the Lord said. That was the commandment he gave.
Woman, imagine
So
that
now,
was the auntie. It's not even
so
her
now,
mother.
so now,
Imagine that woman, she's the auntie of the children. She's not even married.
So now,
And you're keeping the young girls. Why are you keeping the young girls?
So
the virgin
now,
ones?
so now we're going
Again.
to define this rape thing that you're trying to stay in the Bible with.
Of course, in your book.
You're trying to stay in it.
Leviticus, yeah.
Keeping the young girls
In
never
Leviticus.
says rape them.
Okay.
It never says
No,
rape them.
you're gonna sleep with
in
them.
Deuteronomy 22, it says a rapist must be put to death.
Right.
Because that crime
Even the
is
Israelites.
like
Even the
killing a
Israelites.
man.
Even the Israelites.
What do you mean, even the Israelites?
Yeah, I'm saying
It's an
that.
Israelite book.
Yeah.
It says rapists
He
must
said
be
go to
put to
Canaanite.
death.
He said go to
It
Canaanite.
says a rapist
you
must
can't
be put to
I'm
death.
telling you, listen. When you
It's
come, you should
against
fix when you
the
come to
law.
me.
It's
I'm saying,
against
I'm
the
gonna say
law
another one,
to
which he
force
says go
a woman.
kill every woman, even children, kill them. You know what is killing
Wait,
children?
we're talking
women?
about rape. How
No,
you're
even
jumping
the
to
rape.
something else
Even
now?
the rape, little girls.
Wait, hold on.
Listen.
Let's deal with the
Kill-
rape. You
okay.
brought up the rape.
There's a rape
and
mentioned there.
it offended me because you're slaying something in the Bible that's not in there.
Okay, why
There's
you
a
gonna keep-
law
Why you-
against rape. A rapist must be put to
So
death in
no,
Deuteronomy 22.
I understand that, but
It
the
says
Israelites,
that.
when they go to war, they are allowed to do many stuff, which is, if you do it to another Israelite, is what is going against
We're not
God's
allowed
commandment.
to do many stuff.
Okay,
What
give you
is-
example.
what is-
I'm gonna give you example.
Go ahead.
If you
Give me an
kill,
example.
if you kill Israelites, is that going against God's law?
There's a law against going to war with an Israelite city.
I'm saying if you
There's a
kill-
law.
I
We have
understand.
a law that if a man from another Israelite city murders someone in here
Yeah.
and he doesn't come forth for justice,
Yeah.
every other tribe is to go and fall on that city.
Okay, and now when you go to Deuteronomy, and God telling Moses to go fight a city without any reason, you go fight them.
How you know it's done without any reason?
Because it doesn't mention no reason there. It says go and fight them. That's why you do this carefully. I'm going to tell you what it says. Deuteronomy, it says go, besiege them. And if they don't
open to besiege them.
He said, I'm going to go to my Bible.
It says kick them out utterly and destroy them.
No, I'm not talking about this one. I'm not talking about this one. This one is Samuel.
You said Deuteronomy.
No, I'm talking about this one. You're talking about is Samuel.
No, the one I'm talking about is in Deuteronomy. I know my
20.
No.
Open to
the one in 20. The one you're talking about in 20 is a law for Israelite tribes against other.
No,
all right, no sweat. Go ahead.
Okay, listen. This is look. Laws of concerning war.
Go ahead.
It's Israelite war.
No, this is the New King James, so I don't know what
the
other is. But go ahead. No
anyway,
sweat.
okay, listen here. It goes, yeah? When you go near a city to fight against it, then proclaim an offer of peace to it. Okay, peace to it. So you proclaim peace to it. Then, okay, when you okay, goes here. Then proclaim and offer peace to it, and it shall be that if they accept your offer of peace and open to you, then all the people who are found in it shall be placed under tribute to you and serve you. He's not talking about Israelites, because you're not allowed to have a slave as an Israelite.
No, there is Israelite slaves.
But the Bible says don't have a slave as an
No, there's Israelite slaves.
So
but slave, that word slave is not the right translation. That is not translation, how it's conveyed. You think slave shackled, a servant is a slave. No, I'm saying for everyone. When people hear the term slave, they automatically think shackles and picking cotton. That's one form of slavery. It's called chattel slavery. Anybody out here have a job? That's a slavery. That's slavery, because you're working for Britain, another nation. You're not working for your Arabic country. Your job doesn't impact Algeria. I'm a slave. I'm a slave. You understand? You understand? But I'm saying your business is not building up your country. Your business is contributing to your conquerors.
No, I'll take my money and send it back home.
You don't take all.
Yeah, but
you don't take all. Wait, hold on. You don't take. Hold on. You don't take all.
I still take money.
The money that the money that you don't send, where does it go?
In the business.
You pay tribute to those people.
That's what you think. I don't want to speak on the camera, but
no. You pay taxes, right? You have to pay.
Are you a police officer now? I pay taxes or don't pay?
No,
anyway, put aside.
I'm not a police officer, but I keep laws. I keep the laws. You may be under some umbrella that affords you not to pay taxes.
No, because I don't pay taxes because my business is not that big.
That's what I'm saying. But you keep the laws.
But I don't pay taxes.
Okay, well that's fine.
Anyway, side point.
That's fine. No, let me finish. You ought to let me finish.
I was starting. How are you going to let me finish? I was
you told me about Israelite slaves, and I was explaining.
No, because I'm
hold on, but I was explaining it before you continue. No. I'm explaining it. If an Israelite steals from another Israelite, and he cannot afford to pay the debt, he has to work off the value of what he stole, and that makes him a servant indebted to this man or a slave. So Israelites have slaves. You don't understand that. Now go back to where you was.
So here, it doesn't speak about the Israelites. That's my point.
No, this one doesn't speak about Israelites. This speaks about nations that we were encountering coming out of Egypt, because some nations went to the hind part of us and slaughtered our young. So the Lord is telling them, if they accept us, no problem, let them give you a tribute, because they know you my people, because I just laid Egypt waste to free you. So he's telling them, if they accept you, fine, leave them alone. They're going to give you a tribute, they're going to give you something to go your way. But other nations did not do that to us. And we had to go to war with them.
Clarify.
Go ahead.
I was talking, because remember when I mentioned this, you said no, what is it? When I mentioned he goes to a city to fight without any reason, in a city, you said no. And I've shown you that here
but it doesn't say without reason. Actually, that verse you pulled says go to the city, and if they accept you, that's good.
He saved them. No, it's like good. He saved them.
Read it again.
Let's read it again. Okay, here we go. When you go near a city to fight against it, and it shall be that if they accept your offer of peace and open to you, then all the people who are found in it shall be placed under tribute to you and serve you. Now, if the city will not make peace, compare this Prophet Muhammad teaching. Prophet said, if you go to a city and they open to you, you should not touch them. Because why? They open to you, khalas. Don't go straight, enslave them. Because that's a peace, khalas, that's it. But look this, compared to this justice of God, killing and Now, but if you make war against you, then you should besiege it. You said it doesn't say besiege it. That's a piece, it's on the camera. It says besiege it, okay? You're a prophet, you don't know what's here.
No, that's a New King
Ah,
James.
okay,
You're reading some bastard
Yes.
tongue. You trust in a bastard
No, bastard
tongue.
tongue. It's same tongue if you English.
No, that's not written the same way. There's actually
New King
total. There's
written in
actually
the bastard
total.
tongue.
There's
Ah,
actually
different
total.
like the-
No,
That's
there's
why you
total.
trust it.
There's total. There's total.
Please. Go on. That's sorry about that. Go on. So. But it's same English though.
What I'm saying, there's verses that's been totally taken out of the King James for this new translation.
Okay. So my point anyway,
So, you understand.
it and kill it. What I was gonna tell you to finish, I say sorry if I was rude to you.
No, you wasn't rude.
No,
You
I
wasn't
mean,
rude.
no, but I used to
What
go
I'm-
home, or I go home thinking that man was rude and he was jumping and this and that.
Listen,
you know, that's
I don't get
but
it. My feelings don't
that's
get hurt
good.
by
I like
that thing.
No,
You know
not
what I
Christian
mean?
man. Not like Christian man.
No,
When
we
the
ain't
Christian speaks to
Christian.
them, they go home and say, this guy, I will leave you with
No,
something.
we ain't Christian.
You said this book is the word of God.
Not,
Your book.
the Bible.
Okay, so you
including the Apocrypha.
So Luke, Matthew, Mark, John.
Paul, Hebrews, Romans, Corinthians,
Okay.
Revelation, Philemon, Habakkuk, Micah.
Okay.
Everyone.
Luke. Let's focus on Luke's gospel, yeah?
Who?
Luke.
Okay.
Yeah. Was Luke inspired by God?
Every word in the Bible is inspired by God.
But Luke, he said, even check it in your book, you can check it for the camera. Luke, he said, the reason he wrote his gospel, it seems good to him. Because many people took account to write an gospel, an account, so it seems good to him to write account to his friend. I can't remember the name, yeah? So he said, those who were eyewitnesses passed down narrations to me. He did not say, God inspired the words to me. So what I'm saying,
I'm a ricochet.
so what I'm
You can ask them to come around to the side.
Habibi, I just
Talk, man.
no, move side, please. It's not prophet. What prophet? It's not prophet. No, Akhwa, please. Wallahi, none of them side. Anyway, Akhwa, please. I don't want to go off subject. The subject here is you claiming Luke was inspired when Luke never claimed to be inspired. So which prophet, according to you, you're going to follow? You're going to follow Luke or you're going to follow yourself? If Luke, he said eyewitnesses passed down narrations to me. He didn't say I was inspired.
In the Bible, there's something called a scribe who takes a record. Moses didn't write nothing. If you want him to move, that's fine. You can ask me. I'll tell him to move. You know what I mean? You ain't had a whisper, but I know you all used to shouting. I'll move him. I'll move him. Move to the side here. Yeah. No sweat.
The phone is there, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll have my man move so you could have it clear. You know?
You have to ask him. Okay, no problem.
No, sir. I was just helping speed up the process. No, it was just speeding up the process. Ain't no sweat. You know what I mean?
So Luke was claimed to be inspired.
Right. He said here, if what you're saying is correct, I don't even know
Why
if what
don't
you're
you use
saying.
the book and show the people?
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna stop me and then start
No,
questioning,
to make it clear.
if you're gonna stop me and then start questioning me, not for me to teach you, but to challenge, you're gonna have to bring your proof to challenge me.
I have the Bible.
You ain't gonna ask my men to open up their book for nothing.
Yeah, but I'm claiming, show the people what I'm claiming is not true.
Okay.
Because you know it's in your book
But
as well.
okay, but hold on. Your
That's what
people
it-
and my people are different.
Regardless about different, of course, it shows that everyone's taller. Forget about this stuff.
No, there's a nation different. I'm talking about a bloodline difference.
No, not all of them. No, I have a black Israelite here as a Muslim.
That's all right.
It's the same blood.
Islam allows anyone from any nationality to become
Because God created us.
one. That's fine.
See what I'm saying?
The Bible doesn't. The Bible is for Israel. It's for a specific bloodline.
Okay.
And that specific bloodline, according to the Bible, is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Okay.
So it's not something you could believe or have faith in. It's a bloodline.
No, you can't prove it. You can't prove it. It's not one way you cannot prove it. No, we can prove it. But go on. Remember, Luke never claimed to be inspired, but you're claiming that Luke was inspired. So
The
how can
Bible
we
says
combine?
every word is inspired by the will of God. That's what it says
That's
in the
Paul.
Bible.
Paul said that in Paul. He said every scripture has been inspired by God.
Inspired by the Lord.
Now either Paul is lying or Luke is lying.
How is he lying?
I'll tell you how. Because Luke, he said he never claimed to be inspired. He said the eyewitnesses who witnesses that gave it to me.
Well, you have to show me where it is.
Here.
You got to show me where that is. So he's saying,
beginning of Luke.
Go ahead. You got to show me where that is.
Yeah.
Right? Now, once again, all this is to prove that I should now become Muslim. Right?
No, let me establish that.
No,
So
at the
prove
end
that
of,
what
at
you
the end of
believe-
all of this,
Yeah,
your
I'll tell you what
mission,
it is.
your motive is that I say, well, goddamn, take my shields off, my headpiece off, and
Okay.
this jacket off, and now don a kufi and a
You don't
mantra.
have coffee. I don't have coffee.
Well, I apologize. I'm
Okay, no
stereotyping.
problem. Okay, no problem.
I apologize. I'm used to the American form
American
of
style,
Islam,
no.
which is the kufi
Nah,
and the
they wear
mandress.
kufi, but not every Muslim wear kufi.
Well, I didn't know that. But I'm telling you from what I'm
of
used to
course, no
seeing.
problem. No worries at
Go
all.
ahead.
So my point is that you're asking me why I'm here. I'm here basically to show.
why
I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to
right,
everyone.
that's right.
First of all, what I have to do, because as a Muslim we have an example. If you have a glass and there's a dirt in it, and you want to drink water, you should not pour the water. Clean it off. Then you pour the water in order for you to have what? A clean water. So I'm here to show you what you believe doesn't have respect here, doesn't make any sense. And I'll show you here clear evidence from your book, using your book and using the Quran, what you believe doesn't make any sense. When I destroy that, then I'll tell you what is the correct way, what is the belief of Abraham and Moses and Jesus, which is Isha in the Aramaic language, and the other prophet and messengers, what is the correct way, how they believe in God. That's what I'm here for. But now let me show you what Luke said. That's why I'm here basically. And what I'm telling you, always remember, you're not coming purely from based upon knowledge. You're coming from a bloodline thing that the white man enslaved the black people, what they did evil to us, and the Bible said we'll be enslaved, therefore it's speaking about us, and the white man is against us, so therefore we're not going to follow no one except our ancestors. Allah sent the Quran, say to them, even if your forefathers are upon a clear misguidance, yet you're going to follow them. That was the claim of the Arab pagans. The Arab pagans said, are we going to leave off our forefathers were
Let me tell
upon?
you something.
So that's
The
what I'm
Bible
saying.
says Abraham was told to leave the religion of his forefathers and follow God.
That's what you should do.
So when I
Thank you very much.
follow
That's what you
Abraham,
should do.
when I follow Abraham, I'm following the Lord. When I follow Isaac, I'm following the Lord. When I follow Jacob, I'm following the Lord.
No.
You cannot prove.
The correct teaching is the Quran. This book cannot be tried. Anyway,
Well, hold on. You're going to tell me.
Side points.
Hold on.
Go on.
You are going to tell me that I follow the Quran. Is that what you say?
I'm not forcing you, but I'm telling you.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I'm not said he was forcing.
Okay.
He just made a statement. The correct teachings is the Quran.
The Quran.
So now you're telling me that I have to follow the Quran.
I'll tell you what is it. Listen carefully now. As a Muslim, I believe, yes, there is some teaching in the Old Testament and in the New Testament which is from God. However, the scribes, the pen of the scribes, as Jeremiah said 8:8, have changed it, and I believe it's been changed. That's why you have many Bibles.
No.
And sorry. That's why you don't have that criteria. You're just telling me Moses said that because in the book we're gonna be enslaved.
That's not what Jeremiah 8:8 says. That's not what Jeremiah 8:8 says. You could pull that real quick.
Jeremiah 8:8.
Let's pull that Jeremiah 8:8.
Yeah, let's go back.
And secondly,
before we go to
Hold
that, hold on. I don't go to look. We're gonna go to Jeremiah, but remember, look.
Hold on. Let me just ask you something right here.
Let's go to look first.
If it is that anybody could become Muslim, what's the difference between Islam and Christianity? Because Christianity said everybody could be a Christian too. You understand? And that's what it says. That's what Christianity teaches.
Go on.
Everyone could be Christian.
Okay.
Christianity also teaches that if you don't follow Christianity after it's explained to you, you go where?
Go
to where?
They don't believe in hell like us. They don't believe in hell.
I don't know what hell you believe in because you don't even know where it is.
So don't tell me we're like Christians. If you don't know what we believe.
Said you were Christian.
It's just Islam like Christianity.
No, I'm asking you. That's
Are you asking or you saying?
There's cameras rolling.
Okay.
I think you're getting a little bit. You ain't listening. You're trying to respond without even listening.
Okay, no, I'm listening. Go on.
What is the difference? Everybody hearing that?
Okay, sorry. What's the difference?
What is everybody heard that, right?
Yeah, what is
so
difference?
I'm not accusing nobody of being Christian, right? What is the difference between Islam and Christianity? If Christianity allows every nation to be a Christian, Islam allows every nation to be a Christian.
Muslim, you mean?
I mean Muslim. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Right?
Slip of the tongue.
Slip of the tongue. That's fault of the mind.
Yeah, sure.
And both doctrines believe that if after I gave one or the other to you, if you reject it, somehow we both end up in the same place from two different doctrines.
Not really. I'll tell you why.
That's called hell?
I'll tell you why.
Nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packs I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.